Cybernation Uncensored.
Congratulations.
All right, hey everyone. This is GM Raven, and this is my Walking Dead crew. Everyone, say hi.
Hello.
Hello.
Chat, please let me know if there's if the audio is fine, or let the cast know I'm kind of flying blind right now because I lost my Twitch setup, so I have to set it back up. Let's see how we're looking. Are they able to hear us?
I can hear you. I think we might need to turn you up just a little bit more.
Just a little.
Turn me up? Okay. One moment. Un momento.
But other than that, picture's good. I could hear myself. You know, it's a weird thing hearing yourself.
Like self?
Yeah.
Let me find my mic. Where is it? It'd help if I had my mic then, I guess. It's weird.
I can't believe we don't have a liquid tonight, or
For real.
or Riley.
Yeah,
You're just stuck with us.
About. Yep. They got in the wrong pod, man.
That they did. Well, I mean, I guess it makes sense. Liquid is passed out because, you know, he was on fire for a little bit. And we didn't have two medics there. He probably would have died.
Okay, so how about now? Better? Worse?
Yeah, I think so.
What do you think, Nolan?
Testing 1, 2.
Yeah, I think you're good. Yeah, you're good. We're good. I think we're good.
Yeah, I think everybody can hear us.
I just had to project a little bit more.
Just a little more.
All right, so my name is GM Raven. For this, for The Walking Dead, I'll be going by the moniker of Storyteller Raven. This is my crew of I'm a motley crew of survivors. And as you can see, I'm missing 2 players, Liquid and SVO. So they should be back with us hopefully next week. But for now, players, please introduce yourselves. Tell us a little bit about your character, and give a description. And and also if you have anything in the works in the socials. How about Volpez?
Hello, Bulbous Fox here. I am playing, pull my right sheet up here. I am playing Aaron Armstrong, an occultist. Basically, you know, your typical, typical hippie, but I'm very educated. Probably maybe 6 foot, 220. Pretty stocky build. You know, not anything crazy. Yeah, that's all I can think about myself. I do have some things in the pipeline, but they're not solidified as of yet, so I don't want to talk about them.
Not at liberty to say.
Well, I am, but I just want to wait until things are panned out before I start talking about them. You know, kind of like counting your chickens before the eggs hatch.
True. Good point.
It happens, you know.
Yeah. No, you got a whole bunch of volunteers, and then all of a sudden at the end of it, it's like, oh, I'm busy. It's like, crap.
This is very true.
But at any rate, yeah, you can find me all over the place. Generally, On Twitch is Raven's Hammer. Let's see, over on Discord, you can find me at Vulpus Vox. I believe that's 2 words on Discord. I'm not sure. And over on X, same thing, at Raven's Hammer, with an underscore at the end of it because somebody got cheeky and stole it from me.
So it was you that
Oh,
stole
and
my
who
hammer. No
did
kidding.
that?
Yep, somebody stole my hammer. So yeah,
Okay. Next up, how about Chance?
Hey, I'm Benji. You can find me online at Chance47 pretty much everywhere. I'm mostly on Blue Sky these days. And I think that's about it as far as social media. Tonight I'm playing Dougie Bright. He is the doctor. He's already been through some harrowing times involving some ethical quandaries with a fellow coworker, and now he had to save Liquid's character as we're hurtling towards Earth. But he's an ER surgeon. He's tall, lanky, dark brown hair, and he's not sure what is about to happen as we're, I'm sure, going to be fine. Everything's going to be just fine. And as far as other projects and things I've got, I do a bi-monthly D&D 5e stream over on the Geek Life at that D'Angelo on Saturday nights, and I'll be here.
Welcome.
That is awesome. Yep. Yeah. What could go wrong? You guys are in a lander, trailing a falling spaceborne research lab. Run of the mill, right?
You know, standard average things that happen. You know.
Just an average day at work. All right. And batting cleanup is Nolan.
Hello guys, I'm Noland. You can find me on Discord here at Noland, sometimes Nolan North, and then on socials as Nolan_North. Should be on Instagram, I believe Blue Sky, and now sometimes on X. Not a real big fan of it. Just had one for forever, so it's there. But today I get to play Calvin Lindsay. Quite the name of a character. His name is probably, at least to me, when I came up with the name, I thought immediately like 6'1", 180 pounds, very tall, almost not like slender, but not almost like on the point of being pudgy, but kind of like he's getting to the point where like his looks are failing him. He's got his goatee's coming in from where he hasn't been able to shave. He's got like almost like blonde hair. Of course, got to have blonde hair to be a politician from Georgia. Gotta fit the South, that kind of thing. And he's a pretty interesting fellow. He's kind of scared shitless at the beginning, and he's kind of turned around a little bit, mainly due to life or death situation. He wants to make sure that the second chance. Besides that, in the works, there is a casting call out for Neon Lords of the Toxic Wasteland. So I'll be hosting that for y'all. It'll be on Tuesdays from 7 p.m. CST to, I want to say 10 CST. So if you are interested in a D20 system based on D&D BX, set in a super zany sci-fi world where sludge and slime are a thing and you want to roll basically under your stats, fun time. But other than that, I'm Nolan North.
Awesome. That reminds me of those slime games.
The slime games?
Yeah. Reincarnated as a slime or something like
Oh.
that. Anyways, yeah, those are the slimes and jellies or whatever from D&D. Kind of horrible, scary things to fight. All right, so like I said when we started, I'm storyteller Raven for this session. You can find me all over the internet at A Familiar Raven. Branching out into like a couple different shows after this one. After this, probably Transformers Shattered Glass, and maybe some Delta Green. We'll see. And maybe later in the summer, I might try venturing out into podcasting. Keep
Cool.
stay tuned. Yeah, I'm gonna be starting up. I think a cyberpunk related blog, making comparisons between the original and the differences, what Mike Pondsmith came up with and what actually transpired. Just making comparison. So, what's so funny?
Your I think title headline dystopia without the cyberware.
Oh, it's the title of that was going to be your dystopian future today.
There we go. Perfect.
So, and it's slowly but surely creeping there. If you've seen what I've been putting in our world building, there's all kinds of crazy stuff. Anyways, thank you. I want to say thank you to our Patreon. Your contributions to the group really do help out. I want to say thank you to our sponsors, Line Banner Games, Studio Agate, Freely Publishing, the creators of The Walking Dead, who brought The Walking Dead to roleplay, Sirenscape, Fantasy Grounds, Modifius, Lucky Battle Mats, and so we'll do a little bit of recap. See what I would do a little bit of a group recap and see what we all remember.
Oh no, it's been so long.
So,
I'm kidding.
since you made the wisecrack, you start.
Absolutely, I can do that. It's super easy. So last thing I remember is Calvin Witness, Liquid's character. If we could change the what's called our
Yep.
overlay over to the character names, just in case.
Yep, we're there now.
There we go. Soul, Liquid's character, Soul, got a little crispy, was on fire, got put out by our medic team. Thank God we had 2 medics on here. And now our farmer trying to steer this escape pod into the ground. But there's other finer details in there that I'm going to let someone else try to fill in. Did I miss anything?
You seem to have you seem to have an axe to grind against an NPC now.
Well,
Yes.
you did forget one thing.
You have a score to settle.
Yeah, no, you forgot one thing. There,
What was
Mr.
that?
Politician. Everybody yelling. Forgot that
Everybody
part.
yelling.
Yep.
Oh yeah, there's a lot of yelling.
I mean, to me, it was a symphony of just pure bliss because I mean, I'm high as a kite on the way down. I mean, we're gonna die. I mean, that's the way I see it. I didn't want to come up here in the first place.
You're all preordained to die at some point.
Well, we're already dead, technically.
You're
I
all
think.
gonna die down there.
Yeah, no, assisting the doctor, crashing down to Earth. Yeah, no, doctor came in clutch. That's for sure.
I do forget the name of the fella who we owe a visit to.
Did you write his name down?
The station chief person.
Yes. What is that noodle's name?
Maybe the audience can help.
Maybe the audience can help. Audience, can I phone a friend?
Phone a friend. Honestly, I cannot remember.
Man,
Starts with an S, I believe.
I need to get better about not mixing my notes up for all the games that I'm in.
You should have a little
I
like
did.
a little like tape recorder,
At this
a
point,
digital tape recorder like the surgeons do.
well, I found some Neon Lords of the Toxic Wasteland stuff, but unfortunately, the name does escape my mind. Hold on.
Never got his first name, but his last name is Saunders.
Saunders, thank you. That was gonna drive me insane. I need to find my notes. Oh my god, I found an old note. Anyways, Saunders. We have a vendetta against this guy. This guy took his own pod, basically played the whole villain card against us, and now how am I gonna find him? Maybe he's in Japan. I know my little brother is, so I don't know about the rest of you. I need to go find my little brother. Then maybe we find this other guy.
Knock him over the head with
Oh.
a circus mallet or something.
Something
Yeah,
like that.
either way, I'm good.
Okay.
As long as we hit the ground and survive.
Oh yeah, that's a whole different thing. You guys,
Yeah.
so you guys boarded the lander. Someone was aboard, and when it was deemed that that the research lab was going to be compromised, it fell out of orbit. That kept it out of sight from detection. Someone went on a little cleaning spree and started ejecting the escape pods. The only two escape pods left were the station controllers, which he left you guys for dead, and the lander at the base of the research facility at the relay station. So you guys
Hey,
managed to
GM.
yes.
We might have our Wyatt Buck coming in a little bit. It
Oh,
seems like work held him down for a little bit. So if the cameras get
splendid.
shifted around,
Yeah,
we might have our player
Oh,
back.
yeah. Well, I mean, that's good. That's good.
fine.
I mean,
I can make it. Let me see if I can lock the the cameras.
probably passed out from all the excitement. I mean, this is a little bit more than just regular farm work here. He's, piloting a ship to the Earth.
That's one thing to focus on. That's a big thing to focus on. Not
All right,
killing
I'm going to
everybody.
rebrand this as John Deere. Everything in here while he's still not here. Just rebrand it John Deere. Maybe, some muscle memory will kick in and we'll survive this.
Yeah, and I recall when I was in my John Deere and my tractor went into outer space, and I had to land it down in a little county in Texas to make sure I was safe.
Mm.
I made
Oh,
myself really
gosh.
laugh to do that.
Oh,
I
good
almost forgot what
God.
Calvin Lindsay sounds like, so forgive me if I mistake Calvin Lindsay. But Mr. Medic, you were looking over, you saw what happened to poor soul. Man, I don't even know what, like, he's
So
burned.
he probably passed out um, from the shock.
Yeah, and I think rest is a good thing right now.
And
Yeah, definitely not
and
smelling like soul food.
and also the possibility of all that morphine powder.
Mm.
Well, derivative thereof, but yeah, he's feeling good. Let's put it that way. He's feeling really good.
He's in La La Land.
I can't even remember what I rolled on that. I know Dougie did like damn near a perfect doctor roll on him.
Yeah,
So
that was
Go ahead.
That was a crazy roll.
It was. Let me see if I can.
So Saul is high as a kite as we're
Yes.
plummeting
Oh, yeah.
towards the ground.
Oh,
He's-
yes, he is.
Yeah, you could probably take out one of his eyes, and he would be okay with it.
Let's not do
Probably
that,
help
though.
you. Yes, let's not do that. No, I'm not something I would like, champion.
What else did we miss? I think we got a pretty good recap in there, right?
Yeah,
We have
let's say
the mom with her kids in tow with us as well.
That's right. Recall them. And we were on the last drop pod, right?
Hmm.
yep, last one to go down. Because Smeghead took off with the one we were going after.
So not only that, but
Indubitably.
we also left behind a friend, or well, not really a friend of the politician, but a friend to Saul, who self-sacrificed, and that's how we're gonna remember him. He self-sacrificed for good reason.
Well,
No,
he really wanted to get that engine started. He was really gunning for a promotion.
no, not sure it was the
Apparently,
promotion he was looking for, but he definitely got promoted.
to the afterlife.
He did. He did his part as like in Starship Troopers.
Yep. I was just thinking about that when you said that. Are you doing your part?
Damn Skippy.
I'm doing my part.
Would you like to know more?
But are you a psyker?
Oh god, that was probably one of the best D20 adaptations I'd ever played. Is we watched that movie when it first came out. We're like, all right, yeah, we're doing this, and we got everything converted over for D&D, and played Starship Troopers for 3 or 4 months after that.
Could you imagine the relentless assault though?
God, it's something. Something more is somebody ruined the entire game for us.
How so?
Huh?
How so?
Oh,
How
they
did
said
they
we had to
run
fucking deploy.
Hmm.
So someone in the chain of command fucked up our game.
That's hilarious.
I think Riley can join now.
Yeah, you can. Is he in?
Tell him to come on in. The water's warm.
Yeah.
Did it slingshot us?
There's a
Yeah. It
Well,
did.
we're waiting for him to get his camera on, and there we go.
It slingshot
Everything's
Ooh.
on fire in this drop pod.
us.
Oh wow, he is coming in crazy low for me. What's going on here, Riley? Did I turn him down? No, I did
Let's
not.
get you turned
Wow.
up.
Oh, please turn me up. It's my turn
Yeah.
to speak.
At any rate, yeah, I better stop that. I'll be good now.
I
Promise.
feared breaking our visuals in the joint.
No, don't
Alas,
worry
we
about
have
it.
succeeded.
It's okay. It's fine. Everything will be fine.
It's not
Even
that
the
bad.
doctor
Okay.
said it'll be fine.
If it's the vibe of the current situation we're in.
Everything's fine. Everything's absolutely fine. Soul is happy. Our hippie's happy. The politician's happy because he thinks he has the next chance. The farmer has a John Deere rocket pod that he's steering down to the ground. And then our medics save somebody's life, It's a win-win situation.
Hey, it's like my grandpappy always said: if you can drive a John Deere, you can drive a rocket ship. It's how it
There we
goes.
go.
Well, see, that was my logic. I was like, man, I'm going to rebrand everything here in John Deere, and I'm hoping the muscle memory will just kick in. Everything will be okay.
Too funny.
Oh,
Okay, one moment.
It's all good.
Pardon us, everyone,
Is
while I while I shift around the cameras.
This is my
Riley,
fault, Chad. Everyone can bully me.
we recapped a little bit before you joined.
Let's see if we
covered
does he recollect anything?
yeah. What do you remember?
I mean, we had a terrible time from the hard points not actually being drop pods, but instead just places to go and die, essentially, to a very difficult traversal throughout the entirety of the station, which started as half the station after, finding one of Soul's poor crew members impaled and having to deal with the extra scientist and their children, and then the director betraying us, and then going, all right, now you have to go all the way to the bottom of the space station. And somehow being lucky enough to make it, thank whatever's up here, because it clearly ain't God, for letting us make it that far. But now we're in a space shuttle with a terribly injured Soul. I'm pretty sure at least one of us are high off of courtesy of Aaron Armstrong's materials, and old Buck here is about to fall with style with a steering wheel in his hand, with the rest of us as we plummet towards the Earth.
Yeah, because you're on a lander kind of skiff, on a space vehicle that doesn't have a lot of thrust, so it's going to be a bumpy landing.
Fall with style, nothing would fit more than this just being an utter failure, because what else does any multinational incident occur as than a failure?
Yeah, exactly.
Just aim through the bushes.
You guys are going to be coming in hot, like a helicopter coming in with for a dead stick landing.
If I see green through the red fire in front of us, I'll aim for it. Otherwise, we might aim for blue. We'll see what happens.
all all money on black.
Yeah, that's what I'll be seeing after I pass out 2 seconds into trying to pilot this thing, and the G-forces knock us all out.
Black 13.
No, I'm fine.
That's
I'm
where we're
fine.
going.
I'm good.
Wouldn't be
Yeah,
too
we're good.
bad
We're
of a
good.
way to go out,
I'll be
right?
fine.
Like you pass out and you don't even know when you hit the ground.
Yeah, no, your body's limp. It's the safest way to fall. And that's
Mhm.
when Raven tells us to roll up new character sheets. And this is actually session 1. And all of this has just been a prequel.
Well, this is it's only a test season of like a 1 season thing, but probably after Transformers and then maybe Delta Green, jump back to this or something else. We'll see. I kind of I ran my Cyberpunk guys through a kind of an alternate Twilight Zone style Delta Green.
Ooh.
Cool.
I see all the creator stuff in our lovely Cybernation Uncensored Discord.
Mm-hmm.
Makes me want to make some stuff, because I think only because one word of it is mentioned in 2077. If you take the right background, where V says, "Oh yeah, I was in Atlanta." I now want to make the entirety of a Cyberpunk Red Atlanta expansion, because I live in Georgia, and how cool would that be to actually get to like see what's going on there? Because like, sure, Georgia's like, oh, Plantation's the capital now. No one cares. Atlanta's still going to be cool as hell.
This is true.
They gave the Nomads the bumper cars expansion a couple months ago with the Death Van. We can make
Yeah.
New City.
Mm-hmm. Little go-karts or actually bumper cars.
I think we're just missing our doctor on the overlay, and I think we
Yeah.
should be good.
That's
Yeah,
actually
man.
immersed roleplay for how Dr. Bright has flown out of the window after
Yeah.
one attempt to hit the brakes and the seatbelt failing.
Right.
We're gonna see Aaron's picture shoot off of the screen.
He's hanging out the
to
window.
simulate.
Wee. No issues here. I can handle this.
Come on up. You can join the party too, bud.
La 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 la.
That's adorable.
Yep, Ash is part of the party now. So, do
Yeah.
you have a character, bud?
He better, otherwise he's not welcome at the table.
I don't let people who aren't fully prepared for everything I have to throw at them at my table. If my players don't have the rulebook memorized, they're not at my table. Simple as.
You're just evil then.
Oh yeah, why do you think all my show pitches keep getting denied? I have such unnecessarily strict player restrictions.
I don't know shit.
Battle cat.
Wait, hold on.
Wait a minute.
The mic's right
Who are
there.
you trying
bud.
to line up?
Tell the people.
No, it's because oh, my bad.
Yes, Canis, a battle cat.
This is it. This is it, folks. We're all swapping characters. Please read up on your new character sheets.
Change
When you play the
chairs.
farmer.
Except for Aaron. Aaron's saying the same.
Oh, nobody wants to come up here. It's not
Everyone
that
with
cold.
glasses and facial hair will be swapping characters.
Okay, then I have to swap characters.
Oh, darn it. But your cool profile picture doesn't. Don't tell the world you have impaired vision.
I won't say
Great
it.
Oh,
head.
God, yes.
Now Nolan dropped off.
Yay!
That's okay. He's a politician. No one will miss him.
Hey, the politician did a very good job of stirring me out of my post-work brain fog to be like, hey, we do have a game tonight.
Mr. Politician, keep your fingers to yourself.
Post-work brain fog, yeah.
I looked at the bad screens for like 10 hours today, so now I forgot to come over to the good screens.
your brain matter was fried.
Precisely. It still is. This is going to be the no pun intended most buck wild version of Buck we'll probably see tonight. Until he loses his mind. Yep.
Yeah. I imprinted WASD in my head about 2 or 3 times today while I was working, so yeah.
Okay, Riley, let's hear you real quick for sound check.
Oh,
Okay,
absolutely.
Good. All right, you're good. That was quick.
Stop talking,
That's
please.
fast.
Yay.
Please stop talking.
All right, so you guys jettisoned away from the station or from the research facility. It is now falling, creating like almost an artificial sun as it enters the atmosphere, turns like cherry red and orange and pinkish kind of flames, all different kind of colors as different ferrous metals start to burn away from the wreckage, from the soon-to-be wreckage. Mr. Pilot, that's Mr. Jerry Rig Pilot. That's
Hi, Captain.
that's going to be piloting the skiff down.
Yup.
Give me a couple of rolls.
What do you need?
Let's see. What do you have as far as skills as technical based?
I do have we have tech as an option. I have that to roll. I'll argue force as I just try to force the wheel as far to one direction as possible, if that's more my speed.
It's not exactly a wheel, it's more like a flight stick.
I'll use manipulation to tell it which way I want it to go.
Okay.
It's I would say
it's
maybe
more or less like
tech or survival.
It's more or less like a thrustmaster, a flight stick with a little tiny short shifter for to do the jets.
It's tech. Oh, this is like the little joysticks back on the claw machines back home.
Right.
I know that. I know this.
Except this time, don't drop the fucking prize.
Don't worry. We find.
Oh no.
We find a success.
No.
So someone watch the gauges because the gauges are behind him. Your propellant gauges currently read about 86%.
I mean, we don't need to propel too much. We're just following. Gravity will do. It's just a downhill. We're just taking a little downhill cruise.
Oh, and
So
then
kind of maneuver your flight angle coming in. You got a certain flight plane you got to
and
meet.
someone else has to man the chutes.
I love the
shit.
politician. He
'Cause,
knows how to lie.
Because the automatic jettison system kind of was a little bit
We're all
damaged.
good.
Oh, this is going swimmingly.
Oh yeah.
Uh,
Can I take my disposable camera out and kind of crank it forward for a new film and take a picture on the way down while we burn?
just get a
I will
selfie.
smack that camera out of your hand.
Can you get Soul's third-degree burns in the shot?
Oh yeah, sure.
I'm
The kids are
tapping over on the gauge.
the kids are gathered around by their mom, and the little boy looks over at Soul, kind of touches his back, like, Mom is dead.
Dog, don't let him touch his
Don't
back.
touch him. Don't touch my patient.
This kid just spit on his hand and slapped Soul on the back.
No, just kind of picked at the burnt uniform on his back.
Oh
Stop it.
no!
Stop touching.
That's way worse.
No touch. No touch.
Oh man.
The little boy started crying, and
I don't
ran-
care.
Ran behind his mom. The mom looks at you and says, "What's the matter with you?"
Do not
Oh,
touch an open wound.
Doctor,
I shouldn't have to tell you this.
Doctor, I don't think gentle parenting's working. We got to get into some violent parenting
He's
here.
out cold. He's not gonna even remember anything.
It's not sanitary.
All right, Dr. Bright has chosen his last words.
Someone
I'm gonna
got
pass a
out.
wet wipe to the kid.
Someone got up out of their bed this morning and fell on their toothbrush and had it land sideways.
Oh, I'm sorry. Are we not crashing towards the earth right now? What do we have to do with the parachute? Someone has to man the chutes?
You have to pull on the deploy lever.
Well, at this lever, I'll reach up.
Aaron, can you man the chutes? Or are you too high?
Oh, I'm fine. Everything's fine.
He's got a firm grip on the lever. Like, it kind of like jolted as it caught as a little T-bar that's a T-bar retaining pin is still there, but it almost came out.
Oh yeah, okay, yeah, we'll be fine. Just Dolan, let me know when I need to pull this thing.
He's a little bit stronger than you almost used all of his strength to pull it out.
Oh man.
Would have been horrendous for you guys.
Hey, Buck, this gauge says 86%. I don't know what it means, but it says 86.
Are there no words around it?
I kind of look for words. I want to take a look around the gauge.
No, it's just a little a lever, a dial lever, and just says how many pounds per square inch of propellant you have.
Do I know that it has propellant? That is propellant. Can I safely tell Buck it's propellant, or is that to just player knowledge or me knowing?
It was it's kind of like in order for you to work on the station, you had to be slightly familiar with everything, even not this skiff in particular, but the workings of the other drop pods. The other drop pods also had the same type of maneuvering thrusters or arresting thrusters.
Hey, Buck. I think based on the PSI here, I think it's our propulsion system.
All right. Yeah, we're just about one crashing amount of time from the Earth, so I'm sure we can make use of that.
We better make good use of it.
I plan to.
So how much do you
Well,
trust the gauges?
Not incredibly so.
I tap. I'm tapping on the gauges to make sure. Like, as I'm assuming the needle is like going up and down. It's just like flicking up and
No, no,
down.
it's one of the steady state ones. It just has
Super steady.
it's exact. But when you tap when you tap the glass, it kind of jumps a little bit,
Oh, good.
and then it dropped like 5 psi.
Oh, that's bad.
Hey, Buck. Whatever you're planning to do, plan on doing it with half the amount of fuel you think you're gonna use.
I think my plan is really just make sure we come in at a decent angle to not burn up, and then save the rest for backwards thrusts for when we're crashing.
Okay, so
Already.
like I said, the research facility is streaking across the night sky. You can't really see make out much of the land masses. Let's see from where you're going.
So we're doing okay. We're not green, blue, green, blue, green, blue, right?
No.
Okay.
Your switches are red and yellow right now.
So the station is falling to Earth as well, right?
Yeah, you guys are riding in the wake of it.
Okay, that's exactly where we
Oh.
want to be. We want to use it as a
Yeah.
little heat shield as we ride in.
That makes sense.
It's descending faster than you guys are going.
It's pretty big, so hopefully it helps. It's the most we can hope for. Because then, as soon as if it breaks away from us, then we can start using our wind resistance and our chutes as well as our reverse thrust to slow down once we're out of the slipstream.
Okay. Give me a piloting roll. However many or whatever your skill is in dice.
You got it.
Just don't flub.
Oh, that's crazy. You would say that. I don't do that. We're definitely not going to push it. We're definitely not needing to push that roll.
Oh, do you have any stress? You know any stress?
Whoa! You reset it each session, but that's okay. I push it to 5 successes.
Okay. And you managed to dodge to like swerve or like kind of bobbed out of the way of some of the debris coming off breaking off of the facility. These were rather long jagged pieces of the skin of the hull.
Oh boy, that's pleasant.
One of them was a mangled piece of I-beam steel.
We're doing just fine. We're doing just fine.
So it would have looked if it would have impaled the skiff, it would have looked like something out of what was that movie? Final Destination.
Oh no, that would have been bad. Good piloting. Good piloting.
Please, good piloting. Good piloting.
We're okay.
So,
we're okay. Okay.
I'm not gonna die.
Okay, it's getting rather bumpy, and you guys are picking up speed.
All right.
Let me see.
Shouldn't we be slowing down?
Are we in atmosphere yet?
You guys are in the atmosphere.
Okay, yeah, we can. Well,
Give me a
we can
second.
reverse thrust until we're out of fuel, and then we'll pull chutes right as it's done. That way, we don't burn them on accident.
Okay.
Pull the chutes now?
You
Is that
have
what you said?
Oh,
For it?
okay. The skin. 6 points on the skiff. Peel away, and you have 6 breaches.
That's okay. That's okay.
The skiff starts to whistle and howl, and like air starts rushing in and starts blowing things around. The kids start to panic. They start to scream.
Just stay strapped in. The wind will help us. It's pushing against us still.
I'm gonna go wee like I'm on a roller coaster. Try to calm down.
There you go, kids. Be like Aaron.
It's actually just a little boy. The little girl is kind of like she's groaning, but she's She doesn't look very well.
Airsick.
Ooh.
And they're both kind of calling for their mom. Like I'm scared. I'm scared.
Leak. Everything's fine.
I take the bottle of whiskey that I had been given as a precious gift from earlier, and
You're not supposed
I
to give that
just
to
take
minors.
well, I'm not giving it to a minor, but I'm just taking a big old swig on myself, and just
You are a bad
just a big enough
influence.
swig.
I'm kidding.
Yeah, absolutely. And then I look at Soul and just realizing that this might be his last, this might be my last. I open up his lips and pour some in his lips and just close his mouth. And then I look at everybody and say, "Well, it was nice knowing y'all, but chances are, if we land this thing, we're gonna go to Japan, right?"
You can tell what's beneath us right now.
I don't know.
So there is a computer screen, and it is displaying the trajectory. It's not like a highly detailed map, but it's like a rudimentary kind of the old style like
The old CAD map
They
style.
put an
Yeah.
analog globe as the coordinate system.
What, are we on Forbidden Planet now?
Something like that. So it's the old style one where it's like it's mostly it's that like that dull green kind of a glass, and with like a light up picture of the land masses, like an outline.
Yeah, we like colors. We like
Yes.
knowing where we're going.
So
Speaking
it's
of
only two
colors,
colors.
all those like red and yellow lights that were back here with me, they're all red now.
That's okay.
I don't know if that's concerning or if I'm not worried about it.
That's how it works,
One
Mr.
more?
Armstrong.
Oh, okay, good. All right.
I'm gonna give another piloting roll, another piece of the structural, another piece of structural paneling or like skin just tore off.
You got it. You got it. Oh, we're doing good. I accumulated my stress properly, but we got one success. We got one success.
Okay.
Oh.
The skiff jolted as with one success.
Yeah, as it should. There's a lot of turbulence.
It's also shuddering pretty bad. It's vibrating and swaying rather violently.
All right. I think we'll crank on the reverse thrust now and try and just slow as much as we can.
Okay. Go ahead and make that make another piloting roll.
You got it. One success.
Alrighty. Let me see.
Pump the brakes. Pump the brakes. Don't jam them on.
There's no brake pedal. You just gotta push the stick in a certain direction.
What do you mean there's no brake pedal?
Your brakes are the chutes.
Oh, that's right.
Oh.
Okay, I'll start. I'll turn us to have the most stable part of the skiff.
Okay.
With the most air resistance possible, angled towards the center of the Earth that we're inevitably being pulled towards.
Brake hard left.
Okay.
Or like a bank hard left. I mean, if you can.
We do a barrel roll. We got it.
Mm-hmm.
Do a barrel roll.
You're not that aerodynamic.
Uh-oh. Do we even have any? I was gonna say, do we even have any semblance of aerodynamicness to the AirPod, this escape pod that we're in? Not the AirPod.
Yeah, there's air resistance. There's drag. There's no lift. And there's no.
You have the aerodynamic.
The fact that I can stick my hand out the hole next to me is really disturbing.
Don't do that.
That's aerodynamic braking.
Doctor's orders. Don't do that.
You have the aerodynamics of a Reese's peanut butter cup.
Those things
Hey,
don't have a lot of surface area for air resistance.
Yeah.
The little short ones.
Yeah, I'll do all I can with the thrusters to like try and make our descent a little bit slower. All right, Armstrong, do it.
Okay, so what'd you get when you banked?
Let me do one more roll, please, I
Oh my
beg you.
god!
High
Oh my god! Oh my
failures.
god! Oh my god!
One success. We're consistent.
No whammy, no whammy, no whammy. No, I'm kidding.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. So
That's
you
what they
you
need on
avoided.
here.
But your propellant gauge is now down to like 33%.
We don't need it anymore. That's a-okay.
Buck.
You
You
still
got
have enough.
37%.
You still have enough arresting thrust for the cushion on the end if you want, or
We'll
if you
try it.
need it.
Sure.
But okay, you guys are hurtling past. Actually, you just screamed past Chile.
Oh, we got a good angle going then. If we're going
Oh yeah.
across
Oh
the
yeah.
globe. Wait, this is working.
Somehow.
Maybe
I
this
mean, we're
is a
not
job
dying.
here.
We're not gonna die.
We might,
You're
Oh,
still
we're
over.
most definitely gonna
You're
fucking
still over
die.
open ocean.
we could skid like a pebble on this open ocean if we hit the angle just right.
Or
Do a couple bounces, land in another country.
or land like a kid trying to skip a rock, but ends up going straight in. Kerplunk.
Hey,
You were
Yeah,
able
that's
to
also
dodge
another
it.
option on
That
that
works
one.
too.
That would be a terminal velocity kind of thing.
Well, yeah, most of us
If
are strapped in.
the chute didn't deploy properly.
I mean, the only one that's not really strapped in is Soul. That's because most of his body is like barbecued.
I mean, he's more secured. He's probably a little glued to the seat at this point from the
Oh
the
god!
flesh
Yeah.
stuff to
No,
it.
he's face down.
Oh, yeah.
Soul's gonna
It is
die.
only his neck. Not yet.
I don't think there's much any of us can do safely at the moment.
I mean, we can kind of ratchet strap him to the seat. I mean, that's about the only way we're going to be able to hold him down
So
because he can't sit up in the harness.
So you guys are roughly around 20,000 feet.
That's not a lot. That's not a lot of feet left. I think
Or
we
actually, no, I take that back. No, maybe triple that. 60.
So 60,000 feet.
That's all right.
That's
We got some time.
how quickly are we descending is the real question. Because this is about
1K per second.
high
I don't know.
altitude.
Maybe 1,500 feet per second.
Okay, that's doable. That's doable.
That's actually a pretty steep.
That's 40
Oh,
seconds
there,
until
but
we crash.
Yeah, we got
Just
this. We
about,
can
yeah.
do it.
Okay.
40 seconds.
Yeah, because the station is or the facility is still streaking across the sky, and it's leaving a pretty good wake. It's pretty bumpy. You guys are like,
Yeah.
I can imagine.
all right.
Okay.
So
Did you
what's up?
did you say we were flying at 1,500 feet a second or
Mhm.
15,000?
1,500.
1,500. Okay.
1,500. 15,000 would be
Yeah.
freaking grease stain.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's like-
Honestly, we're not doing too bad because we're out of free fall. I can angle us up a little bit more to slow the descent even more, and this might just become actual skidding rather than.
Well, that's why the skin is peeling off.
well, I mean,
This lander wasn't meant to do that.
Is there landing gear?
there's probably not any left.
It's probably like the lunar lander's gears.
I mean, I don't think we're gonna land like that with how we are right now, unless these are the most durable chutes known to
The
man.
magic 8-ball says no.
Yeah.
All right. Let's see. You just passed what was it? we can cast. I'm trying to picture the map.
I mean, if we're heading west, it's just ocean. If
Yeah.
we pass Chile, we might see Australia off in the west, and maybe pass over Hawaii if we're going west.
New Zealand, maybe.
Aloha, oi. Well, yeah, of course we
That's
have to
real
pass
far
over.
south.
Yeah.
Or
That's towards Antarctica.
I know.
Oh,
Okay.
oh, snow day? Snow day? Wait, this sounds like fun.
Give me a second. Let me look.
But considers
man.
turning left.
Marshall Islands, maybe.
Yeah.
No.
That's what I was
Yeah.
thinking.
I think we'd pass over the Marshalls at that angle.
1 second.
Google Maps for the win.
We actually passed over Chile again. We are moving so fast.
No.
We're gonna turn back time and make the station float back into the air, just like Superman.
Damn you! Damn you all the hell! You blew it up!
The freaking time machine.
Just enough time to go back and
Planet of
beat
the
up the
Apes.
director.
You get to see Superman. Alrighty. So
Oh god.
Dr. Bright's the only one here who's actually concerned about our lives at the moment, I feel.
Well, yeah, because politician is. I've gotten myself intoxicated. Aaron is really, 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 really Aaron, and Soul is gone. Our pilot's focusing on his life.
Yo, yeah, I can't. I don't consume substances and operate motor vehicles. That was part of our training.
Maybe that's what's wrong.
I assure you, that's the most right thing happening right now.
interesting.
Maybe you're just too tense and too to really make it smoother.
Let's
I
not
got
test
something
that
that can
theory right now.
got something that can level that out.
No,
You know,
let's not test that theory right
We're
now.
never gonna get the sample size to test it again, so I think we'll just let it be.
Yeah, true.
How many?
Okay,
If
so-
I had,
You streak past Chile. You streak past the Horn of Africa.
okay. Oh, east.
Oh dear God.
Oh,
That's a hell of an orbit.
That's a lot of speed in like 10, 20 seconds.
Yeah, for real.
Yeah, we're cooking
That's
here,
so
brother.
fast.
We need to break it down just a little bit more, maybe.
And you're passing over. You're passing India.
Oh,
over
okay.
Oh.
We
and
can,
over Laos.
Armstrong, let's pull those shoots.
Armstrong,
He's like,
Look.
he's in La La Land.
Strong arm.
I mean, I remember my grandfather talking about this shit.
Strong Aaron, pull the lever.
I'm pulling.
I'm giving her all she's got, Captain.
What do I need to do with this? Just pull it? I mean,
Yeah.
I'm pulling it. I don't know
Okay.
what's happening.
So yeah, you pull it the first time, it goes clink.
Oh wow, okay, that's bad. Guess I'm holding on to the handle.
You're still
Did you pull?
stoned.
Did you pull the safety pin out?
Oh shit, yes. I'm gonna pull the safety pin out. And now I'm gonna pull the handle.
There we go.
We have one conscious engineer. We know what we're doing.
Can I assist him?
Mhm.
Is it possible for me to assist him?
Oh.
Something politician, something pulling things out. It's in there somewhere.
All right, so after the first time, and he pulls like really hard because he was like, you caught him in a daydream, and then you said you freaking basically kind of shook him out of it, like, pull the damn lever. He's like, clink. Then he's like, oh, don't I feel stupid? He pulls the. Oh, it's kind of like pilots, the newbie pilot air taxiing out or taxiing out and breaks the tail wheel lock pin.
I've
Oh,
never
boy.
heard of that happening.
Oh boy.
And
It's only
crew,
about a $40,000 accident.
and the crew chief in the back saying, "God damn it!"
Okay, folks.
Okay, so chutes are deployed.
Everyone strap in now.
I'm trying to get
the lander
wait a
freaking
minute.
jolts pretty violently.
Oh man, sure.
Did anyone remember to lash down Soul?
Yeah, that's what I was doing earlier.
Okay.
I just got through talking about that.
Okay. Let me see. You were kind of stoned.
Huh?
You were
Oh, the doctor was telling me how to do it.
I would have helped him with
The
it.
responsible adult would have handled that.
Yeah.
I'm sure
'Cause
Dr.
I'm
Bright
trying to
did a
strap him
brilliant job
I'm
last
trying to
time.
strap across the cook parts of his back, and doctor's like, no, not there.
I can imagine Aaron like just kind of straddled there by his feet, going. So, all right, I'll give you the benefit of the doubt. He still kind of like lifts up because he wasn't. I mean, you really couldn't cinch him down that much
Right.
because of his injury. So he lifted up approximately about almost 2 feet.
Oh shit.
Oh, he's gone. He's
No, and then it kind of slammed back down, but it's a good thing he's out cold. If he wasn't out cold from the shock, he's out cold now from the from the jolt.
Oh, I've seen parts of the engine fall on his head, and he'd be fine without a helmet. I'm sure he's okay.
So, it's getting rather hot now because you picked up speed and you rode into the wake of the facility.
Oh, the chutes aren't helping.
The chutes are kind of helping, but they're since they're made out of a metallic blend, they're starting to glow and they're starting to warp.
All right. If we just went over, come on, Buck. You remember your world geography. Where's Laos? If we passed it, we're over ocean. We can settle in.
The ropes that that attach the ship, the craft to the chutes, they're made somewhat of a fire retardant material. They're on fire and they're glowing like a neon orange.
We're probably pretty close to the ocean at this point, right?
How are we looking, Buck?
I mean, there's water. There's another landmass. I think I might bring her down a little bit, let the ocean help out a little bit, let the sea breeze and maybe a couple seagulls get hit to slow our velocity.
Okay.
As soon as we land, I'm buying sushi.
1 second. Let's see. You guys are
Scared shitless falling out of the sky.
you guys are hurtling over that. You guys are hurtling over the South China Sea now.
Yeah, we can start skidding. Why not? We can start stone skipping.
Oh god.
The chutes are doing their somewhat doing their job. One of the chutes tore away. And
Okay,
you guys
Any
start
backups or
start
emergency
spiraling.
things?
Oh god! All right. We'll use what's ever left of the fuel to reverse the spin.
Is there any kind of backup chute in here?
It should have deployed when the ropes broke.
Is there? I forget whether or not there's any kind of luck. If not, I'll 50-50. And there just happens to be.
Well, I'm definitely wanting to pull that.
it's secured. There's a like a safety kind of break a break in case of emergency, or like a thick glass over the top of it.
Definitely gonna break it. I want that handle pulled. I don't want to die.
Okay, so what are you gonna hit it with?
I've got a hand.
It doesn't break. You
What
actually
was
you actually
that?
bust a knuckle.
What was that?
Ow. Nothing. Look for a hatchet or anything.
We have the axe. I have a toolbox.
I'll take an axe.
I have a knife.
Yeah,
I don't
use
think
that
that'll
axe that
go.
we found in here.
Yeah. Okay, so I'll take the axe, break the glass.
Okay, it shatters.
Okay. Hold still or hold on, and I'm gonna jerk on that one.
Okay.
Did you pull the safety pins?
Yes. I had to break glass, pull a safety pin, then pull a handle. I'm telling you, this safety stuff is getting a little bit ridiculous.
So, I need one of you guys to roll a couple of sixes for me.
Oh, not it. I'm horrible.
Why don't we
First.
have Doc do it? We haven't had
Yeah, Doc.
Yeah.
2d6.
Doc's our lucky charm, I believe.
Oh! Maybe not.
Okay.
Wow.
Wait,
Oh my
God.
it could be good. It
I
could
hope
be
that's
good in the
good.
system. It could be good in the system.
What'd
I
you
don't
get?
know.
Did you flub or did you
2
get
ones.
2 1?
It's a
Double
roll.
ones.
It's a roll low system,
Okay.
surely.
So,
It's got to be a roll low
you
system.
deployed the reserve chutes,
Yes.
and they deployed. They did drag you guys out of the wake of the facility. But the low like a portion of the lower part of the lander tore away. You no longer have landing gears.
Ooh.
We were
Well,
going to use them
I mean,
anyway.
Yeah. I mean, I don't think we're even counting on using landing gear.
And this the lander is kind of like bouncing violently, like bouncing in the air like really violently, you know.
She's got bad suspension. It's all right.
Just a little.
And things are starting
It's
to
deer that you take.
swirl around the cabin. Stuff that rather heavy stuff that was in the cabin. Toolboxes, supply crates, utensils.
Doc, you're in the back corner, right?
Yeah, I'm close to where Sol is.
Do you think you could open that emergency hatch Soul used to slip back in? If it lets things fly out, we lighten up and the chutes have less work to do.
Am I within grasp of that? Or do I have to, like, get up and...
It's rather windy inside the cabin. So
I'm going to try to save at least
Can.
one toolbox out of this fiasco.
Well, I can always roll a new character. I will get up and try and open that emergency hatch.
you fight the wind
I
tunnel.
don't think that's a good way of treating your
it's
life, but okay.
It's like walking through a wind tunnel.
Dr. Bright announces out loud, I'll just roll a new character.
Hey, I believe in
It's
reincarnation, guys. I'll do it. It's like, woo!
You hear the muffled screams of the mom and the 2 kids.
I don't care about them right
I'm
now.
glad they're muffled. I don't want to hear it.
Okay.
I offered them gummies, but their mother wouldn't take them.
I'm tired of these 3. I don't know. I wanted to be nice when we first found them. I'm tired. I'm sick of it. I can't stand these 3 anymore.
Okay. So you get to the it took you about like a minute and a half or so to get to that trap door. and it does have a release. So
I yelled at Buck. You sure?
Brace
Hold on to
against the wall.
something.
it
Don't
comes
let it
across
suck you out.
it comes across as like a whisper because of the whistling of the wind coming through,
Okay.
the howling of the
I-
wind.
I want to brace myself first, or like
Yeah,
lash
flatten out,
myself to
There's like
something, or
there's like
flatten out on the wall.
there's cargo straps like that are banging against the wall.
Oh, cargo netting. There you go.
No, it's not cargo netting. They were cargo straps. They were meant.
Oh.
They were holding the some of the EV suits.
I cargo strap myself to the wall, and then I pull the release.
Okay. You do you actually ratchet yourself down, or do you just like wrap it and tie it, and then like in a messy kind of knot?
I ratchet myself down.
Okay. And you just leave enough slack where you can reach forward and pull the release
Pull
lever.
the release.
Okay.
Yeah.
So that trapdoor opens. Stuff starts whizzing past you. Toolbox. A couple of
I thought I
metal
had a
little
toolbox.
crates. Well, there was more than one. There's
Oh,
smaller,
I did. Okay.
smaller like electrician kind of and also specialty toolbox, specialty tools.
Okay, so I just grabbed a random one then. Okay.
Life's like a bucket of chocolates, right?
I
Anyways,
just imagine seeing all this crap flying past him right now.
I think he'd be screaming. So
Cutlery sets.
yeah, a couple of big ass crescent wrenches. Flyby, a couple of diagnostic like roll away portable power units or whatever.
Oh dear God.
I'm glad I'm looking out the front windshield and not seeing all these survival supplies fly away.
Chairs.
Yep.
Chairs. Like various like jumpsuits or stuff like that fly out. And let's see.
6-person tent, month supply of food and fresh water,
Rations,
hunting gear.
medicine.
Yeah, premier like
Ball.
operating tools, like the top of the line scalpel box just goes right by you, and it's just that
You get
oh.
Doc gets slapped in the face with like with a fire hose.
Ow!
That's fine. That's
oh
fine.
my God.
You're okay.
And then
Just
also,
second.
and then
Hold
also
up pose. Click.
Has roll me a d6.
Anybody?
Who should roll a d6?
The Doc. No,
A one.
Dog.
A 1. Okay. Okay,
Wait,
so,
really?
So
3 1 0.
okay, so today's not your day. 3 no, actually, let me see.
Yeah.
3 vampire steaks. Fly like hurtle past you. One of them impales your leg.
Ooh.
Yeah, the Vampire the Masquerade roleplay group played in here.
No. Like mechanics use we call those like these freaking, they look like giant ice picks. We call them vampire steaks.
Oh, I thought you were talking about
They're alignment tools for like eyelets
Yeah.
and
Oh.
struts.
Yeah.
I thought it was way funnier for Dougie to be like put into torpor and unable to move for the next 7 days until the steak.
Well, see, issue I would have is that if he was in torpor because of a steak, he would be gone. That's literally Walking Dead person right there.
Fits right in.
So
I will leave the stake in my leg for now because it's better there than out, and
Yep.
If we land, I'll attend to the wound.
That's like aqua basic medical knowledge.
Unless you want to bleed to
I
death.
got plenty of topical that's good for that, but right now it's probably not a good time to be working on that.
You just hear, ah, shit on me.
Oh, I got a picture of it. So don't worry.
They gave you guys plenty of quick clot.
Oh, merciful, great voice of the sky. As we're hurtling over the entirety of the earth, now that we're in this region and very close to the ground, what time of day is it here? Is it dark out? Can we even see where we're flying, or?
Yeah, that's a good question.
It's
But I
actually-
will be
it's
dear
actually
Lord, baby
dusk.
Jesus in the background.
It's dusk. Oh boy,
Oh, this is bad.
we're
Can't be
heading
morning.
we're heading into the moon, boys.
Fun,
So-
fun.
Give me a moment. Where are you? Okay, there.
Oh God. That's horrible. Total wipes past the window
Give me a
Oh
second.
boy.
as we go over Africa.
I was trying to pull this up before, but I don't know how to.
What's that?
Give me a second. Okay, I think that works. It's on the Roll20 map.
Oh,
There's something on the Roll20 map?
the fog cleared.
Or do you
I
guys see
still see fog.
Okay.
Yes, I see fog.
Oh, did you pull our little yellow tab over to the new window?
Oh,
Yellow tab.
that
Where?
would be important.
When you open up your map options as the GM, there's a little like yellow tab that marks where the party is.
I did
If
not.
we're bringing us to a new screen,
It's on my GM screen.
Yes.
Okay.
yeah, when you open up your maps.
Shoot. I did not.
No worries. It gives us more time to ominously wait and see if there's actually something in front of us. Or this is how Raven tells us we're dead. It just says you died. Goodbye.
Yep.
It's just the Dark Souls you died, and that's the end. Stream ends.
Over in limbo.
Well, I'd reset the game and come and play again. And keep doing it until I get past it or he gives up.
I'll have to show it to you guys later then. Because I can't.
Okay.
I don't know how to do it.
No worries.
I guess I need to play around with this a little bit more. Anyways, or I can probably do it on the overlay. Give me 1 second, and I'll bring it up.
As the mercy of the sky gods give us even more time in flight, Dr. Bright continues to be impaled with more objects. Everyone, you please roll a D100 to see what falls into the doctor, please.
That includes.
Oh yeah, we got the book, don't you?
Everyone in chat will need to roll a D100.
Oh, something I didn't.
Random
didn't
object
say.
chart. Where is that at? What page is that?
I'm just gonna look one up for D&D. It's
On
like,
the
wow,
final-
an enchanted sword.
On the final episode of on the finale of the this season 1, we'll do a raffle, or we'll do a draw for the starter set.
Ooh.
And I believe I have
Pretty cool.
I have a couple of GM screens that were extra.
Pretty cool.
So okay, I found what I was looking for. I think there we go. That looks like it.
So you're gonna be the mayor.
Oh my god, it's a city map.
No. Is
But
it?
it's only on stream.
Oh wow, yes.
That's where Soul goes now. That's
Huh?
Soul. Soul turned into the city of Japan.
Oh,
the
no.
city of Japan, I said.
Oh, wow. What prefecture is he in?
Yes, he's the whole city of Japan.
Okay, so you guys you guys are hurtling across the sky. You guys just passed the South China Sea. You crossed over. Let's
Crash
see.
at the castle.
Huh?
Crash at the castle.
Imagine you. Funny you should say that. Let's see.
I'll aim for that sign of Joker from Persona 5 that's still up 8 years after the game's release.
You guys scream. You guys are now roughly 15,000 feet.
Oh, wow.
Oh, I mean, Doc is
Um,
definitely screaming.
The research facility's already hit.
If we're at 15,000 feet after all that, we're not landing here. We're going to be shooting for a while.
Well, we may be down on shoot now instead of actually.
Yeah, we'll probably have
maybe.
slowed down a decent bit. We might be just slowly falling now.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So just crossed over the the southern tip of Japan, and you're hurtling towards Tokyo.
Well, drifting.
I mean,
I hope we're not hurtling anymore at this altitude. I'll be honest with you.
Yeah,
That
I'll
would
put
be
us
bad.
in the sickest drift of all time. To land at the base of Tokyo Tower.
No. We need to go to Hamaji Castle.
You guys are still falling at a pretty decent rate, roughly around maybe just under 1,000 feet per second.
Oh,
Okay.
Oki Noodle Shop. Go land near Oki Noodle Shop. They got the best noodles.
Now that we all have service on our phones again, Aaron's just looking at areas on the map. He's pulled up Google Maps on his phone. He's like, "Ooh, let's go here." You know what I'll do?
And you guys get attacked by a giant familiar.
Oh god! Oh god! It's Kazu! He's right there!
Godzilla!
Catzilla.
Oh, anus orange. That
With
makes it
any
worse.
remaining fuel that we have left, I'm gonna try and start scraping against buildings just to drop speed.
So you did use you guys did use a burst of that at 33 psi.
Yeah.
You only have probably around 15.
Yeah, I'll try and reverse in whatever shape form that looks like and start scraping against buildings so we can drop forward speed and just kind of start going into a fall.
Okay. You come to a fairly medium skyscraper. You're actually coming through it's looking like a somewhat almost similar to New York.
Okay, we do this.
Where it's somewhat
hit
concrete and glass jungle.
We'll make it out of this. We're in a metal ship. We made it this far.
Did we? Have we made it this far?
We've actually already died. This is all.
You just haven't realized
all
it yet.
hallucination.
This is a flash forward.
You guys are you guys are traveling about 600 miles an hour now.
This is all Dr. Bright's final destination. Flash forward from this morning. I mean, I've done what I can.
Well, just wait
Yeah, what else can we do?
Look, the chutes are gone. We've
The
emptied
streets
the
are
tank.
gone.
You don't have any more propellant per se. You guys are at the mercy of whatever the shoots and the winds.
So does does the gear stick shifter Prindle whatever it is have any bearing on any like outside flaps of any kind,
No.
or is it all okay? Well, you know what? I'm just gonna sit down and tighten up my straps because I
So
can't do it.
it's like you're being drug like a hot air balloon
Yep, John Deere's
in
out
the
of gas,
wind.
fellas.
Yep.
Flick,
You-
flick, flick.
You're coming up to a building similar to similar in make and shape of a taller version of the Bonaventure.
Hey, Buck, there's
Yep.
I don't know if you've noticed, but there's a building in front of us.
Oh, that's Nintendo headquarters. Yeah.
Glass,
Yeah.
lots and lots of glass.
I mean, I would like to go around that, not into it. That would
Not
kind of
to
hurt.
it, yeah.
I turn my pilot seat around. Yeah, no, we're out of fuel.
Oh, wonderful.
Ain't got no gas in it.
And like Buck's like, and I want a freaking tomahawk steak, but I obviously can't have that right now, can I?
Well, I
Last
mean,
meal, right?
there are a couple of good shops
All
around here
right.
for steaks,
You
but
know
the
what?
noodles, OK Noodles is better.
You know what, Calvin? Now that I'm not driving anymore, I think I will have that drink.
Yeah.
I can't operate this motor vehicle anymore.
Just
I get
I
that.
looking at the bottle and
As
what's
you-
left of it.
As you put it to your lips, you ricochet, and the whole freaking thing spins like you're in a spin cycle of a washing machine.
I angle the bottle so the alcohol flies in my mouth.
It feels like your stomach just turned inside out.
That's drinking. That's drinking for you. In character.
And you the bile or like the in the contents of your stomach like come rushing up because you whipped around so violently.
Could I endure to not vomit all over the crew?
Yes, let's have him do that. Because that's like a howl. The first one to howl is going to start a howl.
Yeah, I have no intent on doing this after trying to look
Please
so
don't
cool.
start a howl.
I'm gonna work really hard on this one. And
We have
plus
any
super
pluses?
tough as nails. I have 4 strength, 2 endure. I'm gonna work super hard.
Roll
And
your
then another.
roll your endurance, whatever that is.
Yes, that's what I'm built for.
Big burly guy.
2 successes.
Okay.
I can see it, Lacey. I'm turning green. This is
Okay.
still good.
I swallow it, and unfortunately, like half of what was left of the bottle, because the forces of, force has ejected it from the bottle towards me.
Into your mouth.
I didn't have a choice. I would have done it, Calvin. I'm sorry. I say still spinning, and the rest of it, like I put my hand on top because you didn't hand me the cover. So I'm just like, hey man, look, I wouldn't. Actually, no, you don't. We don't know each other. I only like really kind of
No, we don't know each other.
I only kind of know Dr. Bright, and that's only because like I work in their lab from time to time, and they're like one of the 2 chill people on this station. The other one being Soul, but Soul's kind of gone now. So yeah.
Well, he's not gone.
I'll hand you back.
It's a little high.
Just a little
It'll
bit
be fine.
high.
Yep.
Okay, so let me see.
Is there any chance we can hit the building like on the other side so we can like spin the other direction now? Because this
Armstrong, I don't know how else to describe to you what out of fuel means, man. I cannot
is
do anything.
Does Armstrong have any kind of scientific rationale?
Oh yeah, I do. I'm pretty. Yeah, it's
Okay, so
please.
what's his IQ? Or how smart is he?
he is his. What's is 5?
Okay, so he's reasonably
Very smart, actually.
120 maybe.
Yeah. Okay,
Yeah.
so because the thought does cross your mind, like in order to counter the spin, you need to put negative or like counterweight. So a couple of you need to go to the other side as to counter the.
Oh, okay. I see. Well, I'll change
That's
from
gonna
one
be
seat
tough.
to the other seat. That's simple enough.
I understand
Or
your
run counter of what of the way the skiff is spinning, and then
we're not making whirlpools in the Sunday pool trip with the rest of the church, brother. We're in a space station shuttle.
Yeah, no, we're. I'm just gonna move seats. There's not gonna be any running involved here.
okay.
Try to balance this out a little bit. Because spinning coming down just does not sound like a good idea to hit the ground spinning.
I mean, if the force is going out, it's not coming in at us.
You'd be a corkscrew. So
I was just sitting here thinking about Beyblade. You know, when they hit shit while they're spinning coming down. I'm just thinking about those ricocheting through the fucking city streets. That's all.
okay. So
Yeah.
something okay, you managed to counter it a little bit. Unfortunately, you have you have a freaking a headwind now, or
Oh, that's a good
no,
thing.
a tailwind.
Oh, that's a bad thing.
Oh,
God damn it.
joyous day.
So now it's now it's dragging you, and because the wind shifted, and it's dragging you through through a few more like corridors of glass towers. They do like their pretty buildings.
I hope we don't crash into one of these buildings. That's all I'm hoping for.
We
Again,
passed any Pokemon stores yet?
No.
like 6 of them. They're everywhere.
Poke centers.
They're in the vending machines.
Capsule core.
Oh, I heard about those.
Actually, you crash through right now to a big like plaster and glass and steel kind of capsule core building.
Okay, so I mean, is it actually enough to stop us?
It's slowing you. It's yeah, it did manage to slow you a bit. But let's see. Each of you roll 3d6. Don't flub.
I got a success.
Well, the key is just not to flub, which means rolling a 1.
I didn't.
Well, I balanced out my flub with a 6.
You got a 1. You got a 1.
I have a 1, a 6, and a 5.
Okay. You took 1. Who else got 1s?
Everyone else is good.
Yes.
So now roll me let's see, and roll me another d6, and if it goes, if you roll a 6, it still counts as a 5.
Gotcha. Yeah, it's already a 5.
Okay, so it's your right leg.
Yeah, I think I'll finish the bottle. You know.
So being dragged through that building, some shards of glass like rake across your leg, cutting you pretty good.
Yep, you're definitely finishing the bottle. Not even gonna ask.
Let's see, you guys are still going. You guys aren't flying at like 600 miles an hour now. You guys are more or less like 350. Like 350, just above 200.
After crashing through a building, no less.
Well, you still got that freaking tailwind um, pushing you.
Buck's just gonna pull his hat down over his eyes, lean back in his chair. Just we can
accept
only
it.
wait this out. We can only wait this out. So
You just accept it.
Yeah.
Make your peace with it. All right. You drop down to like 800 feet, and you can see off in the distance. How many of you guys? How many of you would be familiar with Japan?
Not me.
No.
Not
from
100%. No.
Arizona.
Okay. Yeah, you see a big red a big red wire tower. That's not
I mean, above table, I know what that is, but no,
Oh, that's that
I would have no
Eiffel
idea.
Tower, right?
and that
Well, you're sleeping, man.
that's one landmark that you see. Okay.
We'll keep that in mind.
And let's see where you guys landed. Right about here. Right there. If you can see it, I can point it out better on the like when we finish the stream. So you see like on your way down you saw like the ocean and like a naval facility off to your right hand side. Looks something like a big structure, kind of maybe could be an old castle, or it could be a castle off in the distance in the direction you were traveling. You guys spin, you like wing the building, and it spun you even more. Let's see, how many of you were belted in? I know.
I think all of us were.
I know. I know the doc was belted. Was ratchet strapped down. Aaron.
Oh yeah,
Okay.
I'm strapped down.
I would have strapped down after assisting Aaron with the first pull on the parachutes.
Okay. So the capsule, when it hit the ground, it kind of sheared. Half of you went in one direction, half of you went in in another direction.
Oh.
You guys.
Cool.
What about the pilot sitting in the middle?
Oh,
There was a pilot sitting in the middle.
He's gone. Reroll.
Odd or even?
Odds.
And of course, Aaron would be odd.
Is that bad?
No. Buck, roll odd or even.
Oh, you got it.
I want to see which half of the lander you or the skiff you ended up with.
I get evens.
Okay, so you're with the doctor, with the good
Thank
doctor.
God. Thank God.
And the kids.
Thank goodness.
Yeah,
Okay.
but you're with the kids, so.
Oh no, they wouldn't sit next to the doctor. They're back across
They were in the
the
tail
other side.
section of the
all
plane, though.
all of you hit hard enough to cause you to black out.
I don't want to be blacked out.
Okay, you got hit. You got hit with something over the head, and you got knocked. Your memory got jugged to where you thought you were sleeping.
There it is.
That's a good explanation, right?
It's all good.
Easy there, my unruly familiar. Okay. Let's see how many hours you were out. No. No, you're not gonna hit that. 2 hours. Roughly 2 hours pass, and you start coming to. Your hangover is over, Buck.
Thank goodness.
You have a searing. You feel a searing pain on your right leg. So does the doc.
Ooh.
I think if I woke up, I would immediately unratchet myself, take a quick look at my leg, just to make sure I don't need to do some sort of surgery or something on it. Like if I can just sort of bandage it up.
It entered an it entered one side and exited. Like it kind of like it pierced the flesh.
So it looks clean, no arteries.
No, yeah.
So I'll rip a strip of fabric from like my lab coat, tie up my leg, and then I'll immediately get to work checking everybody out, like looking for everyone. Like, everybody, where are you?
It still hurts like a son of a bitch because that vampire steak is like maybe an inch and a half
It's
in
a good
diameter.
half-inch, depending on what you got.
Ooh,
I'll limp.
Just check on Soul. I'm all right. I think my leg kind of hurts, but
Okay, well let's check out your leg.
He's got various various pieces of shards it's like in like linear cuts.
I'll tend to his leg if you want me to do a medicine roll. I can.
Okay. Or you can roll meat space dice if you have it, since medicine roll is not working properly.
I got a success.
Okay. Did you want do you want to use a quick clot?
If it looks like it needs a quick clot, or if it's more of just like if it's gonna bleed, it's gonna bleed. But if it's gonna bleed out, then I would use a quick clot.
Let's just say that part of his quad is mangled.
So I would need to. It would probably behoove me to use.
Unless you have like a doctor's bag where you could do sutures and.
I do. I have my doctor's bag with me that contains scalpels, bandages, basic medication, disinfectants, and other similar objects.
Okay. The only thing that you don't have is the anesthetic.
Buck, this is gonna hurt.
Think happy thoughts.
Think happy thoughts.
I'll drip whatever remaining drops of the alcohol are left down on my leg.
Either that, or else you could duke him and knock him out.
I'm a big boy, doctor. Don't worry. I'll rip out my belt and just bite into it.
And I'll stitch him up.
Hardcore. Roll your medicine again. What'd you get?
2 successes.
Okay.
I got 2 1s as well. Does that matter if I got successes?
So it wasn't as perfect as it could have been, so it was touch and go for a little bit.
Gotcha.
So yeah, it won't look as professional as it could have been. There'll definitely be a scar. All right, a pretty decent scar.
Buck, you're not going to be entering any beauty pageants anytime soon.
That's why they put me in the back, doc.
It'll look like quite the badass.
I'll
You'll have one of a hell of a war story to tell.
Yeah, I think I'll probably finish biting a hole through my belt, and I'll make a light tourniquet at the top of my thigh just to lighten it up.
I want to check on Saul as well, make sure he's stable and doing okay.
Okay.
You're not going to kill him while he's not here, are you?
No.
She would.
No.
He only took several 2-foot impacts at 1,500 feet per second. And,
You know,
several
he
times.
He does have a few utensils sticking out of his back.
Oh goodness!
I will patch up Saul as well.
Did you say utensils like somebody was going to try to eat it?
Yeah, that's my lunch fork.
Oh,
I think
Jesus
my
Christ.
lunchbox opened up. I didn't eat yet, though.
They're actually like aluminum, like aluminum chopsticks.
God, poor soul.
he's burnt to a crisp. He's suffered quite a lot.
And also somehow a speed handle, like screwdriver.
You know, he's toughing it out like a soldier. We haven't heard a peep out of him the whole time.
You know what a speed handle screwdriver looks like, right?
Yeah.
That
Are we sure he's still alive?
I mean,
He's
you
breathing.
you guys are off on another part of wherever we are.
Oh, yeah. We're probably down the block a bit, but I mean, honestly, he should still be breathing. The shit I gave him will keep him out for days.
God, he's got all 40 bits of a 40-bit ratchet set stuck in his back. How did that happen?
So, Mr. Politician and Mr. Soldier, or
I wonder if we can
female
rename him the
just,
Krispy Kreme.
roll me, both of you roll me a d6.
You got it.
If one of you flubs, then the half that you got that you were on kind of sheared again.
It's all on you, Nolan.
It's all on you.
You rolled a 1?
No,
Nope.
we're good.
Okay.
We cleared it.
All right. Was it odd or even? Oh, odd.
Well,
Right.
his was odd, mine was even.
I need a tiebreaker.
Oh no. I'll roll.
Yeah, you do it.
You just needed to
There
roll
we
one
go.
die.
Well, you rolled.
Yeah, we'll take
the worst odd and the best.
Yeah, we'll take the reroll.
I can take a reroll
Just
because
roll
I
one
did a
die.
2d6 by accident.
Just roll one die.
Odd.
There we go.
Okay.
That's good.
1 second. My psycho cat wants something. Give me one moment. Bad
Yeah,
dream here.
thinking Krispy Kreme would be a good name for him now.
So you guys did manage to when with the where your half of the lander went.
Mm-hmm.
It landed in
Pachinko gallery.
You
Pachinko
both wake
gallery.
up at
Pachinko
seat
gallery.
of a ramen shop with a bowl in front of you.
Or
No.
Pachinko gallery, one or the other.
A crazy man with a sushi knife is standing behind the bar.
Oh yeah, no, I'm serious. This is a heart attack. We roll into a sushi or into a
No.
sushi shop or a noodle shop. I'm getting out and
No.
getting something to eat.
Nope. What are the odds? You ended up in a Sapporo beer factory.
Probably 1%.
Huh?
Roll the D100.
No, you guys ended up in a in the factory side of Sapporo.
Oh wow!
Oh,
You guys
Very
actually,
easy.
you guys having a great time.
Not so much. They're part of the lander. Impaled it like kind of impaled itself. So they're pressed like their half is pressed against the wall, and they're slowly the lander's slowly filling with beer.
How are
might have to
the
drink our way out of this one.
how are the unbuckled children and unattended mother faring after this situation.
The mother looks distraught, and the son is unconscious, but breathing.
You know what?
The mother's bent over her daughter, and she's like whimpering and saying that asking for Cassie to wake up.
All right, Mr. Calvin. I know how we can get out of this.
How are we gonna get out of this?
Hold my beer. Take my freaking hatchet to the wall. Or not the wall of the spacecraft, not the wall that we're up against. And I'm just going to hatchet my way out the side because there's no real structure to a spacecraft other than. Unless this is made by Russia and it's the Soyuz capsule, we're fucked.
No.
So,
but it's the fuselage, which means that there's there's wiring, there's like really tight pieces of I-beam or like reinforcement beam.
mm-hmm.
And it's not that easy to cut out of. It's made out of aluminum and magnesium and like that. So
that's 100% fine, but I'm at the I'm not going to die today stage. So
there's a fair amount of beer in this in this warehouse,
there's
warehouse. So it's you can't really build up that much momentum.
It's been 2 hours, yeah, that we've been out. Looking around this shared off spaceship that we're in, there's got to be somewhere that the beer is pouring in from, right?
Mm-hmm.
Is it large enough to where we could swim through it and out of it, or?
So when you guys tore through the factory, you guys punctured like because it was a row of maybe like 30 or so vats.
Okay.
And yeah, that's what was causing it, and then they're still pumping beer. The ones that can still function.
That's surprising. We've been out for 2 hours and nobody's stopped. Nobody's like looked or like investigated what's going on.
No, you do hear splashing.
Immediately, hey, we are survivors here. Trying to get someone's attention.
There's only one guy, one worker. The other one's the other one's left. He's trying to open the hatch, but it's obstructed.
And
he's got a pry bar, but it's he can't get a good he can't get good leverage off of it.
What on our side of the shared ship that we're in? What is obstructing that door? Because I'm assuming we can hear the banging from him trying to get the pry bar in.
A piece of catwalk. Like
Calvin, I'm gonna need
like an entire strip of catwalk.
Calvin, I'm gonna need your hand on this one. You're pretty you're pretty strong for a man your size. You think you can give me a hand pulling this down?
Me?
Yes, you. Because
yeah, you're Calvin. I'm Aaron. I'm gonna give you.
Yeah,
a hand.
my head's all knocked around because we just crash landed.
I know,
probably
right?
have a concussion.
It's like, dude, are you okay?
He's trying to keep himself serious.
I'll give him a hand.
Stay with me. How many fingers am I holding up?
Yep. You hear, son? Come on.
3.
Okay, close
Yes.
enough.
He does call you
Um,
Calvin, and
He did.
He's like, but mommy.
yeah, pretty much. Because again, fresh landed, 2 hours. There's beer. He's had liquor. He hasn't had any breakfast. He didn't get to enjoy his beignets, so we're struggling here.
Hope you like stout.
Yeah, I've got 1 success on it.
Okay.
Is it enough?
So you guys are you guys find something to like put some leverage on the inner
I got
door.
freaking fire axe. I mean, crap. Fuck yeah, I got something to leverage with.
The inner door release, and it starts to budge, and the door does manage to the seal does manage to break, but it's only about a foot, maybe less. So it's gonna be a really tight squeeze to get out.
Ooh, we can manage it. I look at
Who's gonna
We
go
can do
first?
it. Yeah, he is.
Okay.
I'm smaller. Yeah, I'm smaller than Aaron.
So you take a breath. You dive in. You dive in between the opening, and there's a piece of scaffolding, the piece of the catwalk that's blocking you. The worker comes up to the door, and he's rattling off like pure Japanese.
Oh man, pure
But
Japanese.
he's like he's really excited. He's trying to pull on the catwalk, but it won't budge.
And I like he sees me, I see him, but I can't get to him right as he's pulling on the catwalk, right?
Yeah, you can wave at each other, and that's about that's about it.
That's about it. So with the catwalk that's there, is there any way on or off from my end that I could use to like push, or is there anything to leverage off against to push the catwalk further away so that the door can open more? That's what I'm hearing, right?
So if you were to like put a little bit find something to brace off of and kind of shoulder a little bit more, it'll rock. It might stay open. It might it's like jam itself open. But then again, it might the force might cause the catwalk to like wedge the door shut.
Oh, fun.
Yeah, let's not do that latter part. I like the other part where it opens up.
What do you think, Aaron? What do you think we should do? This man out here is yelling at us in some language I don't know. I can't understand it, man.
It's yes, he's banging on it like on the outer the skin with what appears to be like larger than normal size crowbar. It's just like that straight bar kind of pick kind of thing. If you've seen one.
I don't think I have.
How are we gonna? Sounds like a tanker bar to me, but can we like physically both he and I push that thing at the same time with like if we both stick out a foot to kind of push at it?
You can try.
What do you think, Aaron? Give that a shot.
I mean, it's better than no shots.
Better than well, there's a lot of liquor here, a lot of beer in here. But
He's like,
yeah,
he's like,
I
good
kind of
point.
like
You take a swig.
Yeah.
I kind of like go based off of Aaron's kind of mimic what he's doing and go for that roll. Let's see here. 1 success for Calvin.
Okay.
1 for success for Aaron.
All right. So you muscled it open, and it manages to wedge itself open.
Excellent.
There's a
That's
there's a
good.
little bit more room now. It's just under 20 like 2 feet or so.
Oh man.
So it might still be a little bit tight for you. Gonna have to suck
I
in.
mean,
like
at 2 feet, it can't be that bad, right? I mean, what like crawl spaces are 1 foot? Well, I mean, Calvin probably wouldn't have gone into anything like that. Um, shoot,
Shoot.
shoot, shoots and shots.
the mother starts getting really excited, and she's trying to call you call you guys. Actually, call for the other 2 guys.
Just to make sure I have this correct, so it's me, Aaron, the mother, and the
No,
2 kids. One kid.
um, it's just you and Aaron, and the mother and the 2 kids is with the doc and
Gotcha. Cool. Just making sure I had that. Making sure I'm following.
I mean, you should be able to swim through, right? Or at least push through.
just mind the jagged pieces of rebar
Of yeah.
or like the catwalk.
I guess yeah. Carefully move through that to make our way to.
Don't gore yourself on the catwalk.
That'd be bad. But yes, it's carefully go over debris and detritus and kind of help Aaron as looking back at Aaron trying to go through it, finding spots that he might need help with, or I might need to hold something so he can get through,
Mm-hmm.
and then just carry forward on to see about getting closer to this person yelling at us in a different language.
Okay. Roll me 2D. Oh no, 1d6, both of you.
Just 1d6, awesome.
If you flub, then that means that if you don't flub, then you make it without without drawing any blood.
Got a 2. So no flubs.
Aaron.
Yeah, no flubs.
Okay. So yeah, you dive through there like Flipper.
Excellent.
So the other guy on the outside is like, he starts patting you on the back. He's like, hi. He starts to like utter very very broken English. Like, you
In
okay?
English, yes.
You,
I
you,
pointed at the patch on our
you okay?
spacesuits.
Yeah, we're okay. I think we're okay. I kind of do a pat down to check everything. I'm just probably covered in beer. I look at Aaron and just like kind of like I look around and just realize that we're in some kind of.
He's kind of trying to gesture to you, like he's kind of describing what happened.
Kaboom!
He makes
Not me.
complete with like special effect sounds.
Oh God!
Oh wow! Thank you. This guy's amazing.
Oh,
Aaron, we're gonna need to get a hold of. I mean, did you bring your passport, Aaron?
oh,
From there we'll cut away back to our other 2 team members. The mother gets really excited and she starts screaming screaming her daughter's name. Cassie.
I'll run over to check on the daughter.
The daughter is like coughing up blood. She's like, she looks like she's anemic.
Can I do some kind of examination to see if she's suffered some sort of injury or?
Mm, well, she did take a pretty good a jolt, and she bounced off the ceiling.
Is there anything I can treat her with, or?
She has contusions.
Okay, so I'll just try and make her as comfortable as possible and explain to the mom what I can see from what is available, and try and calm everyone down.
I mean, you explain that she's experienced shock. Uh, she's experienced blunt force trauma. And unless you guys can get her to a hospital, she she might not make it. And her mom goes ballistic. She grabs you by the collar of your suit, starts shaking you, and she says, "You have to do what, man, like you better do something."
We have to find a hospital.
And
Uh,
she's really hysterical, and she says, she starts sobbing and tells you to do something.
this is the same woman that we were all informed that like made this fake case against Dr. Bright, right?
No, this
No,
is
no,
this is a different.
this is a
No,
different
different one.
doctor.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah,
okay.
this is a woman who may or may not have lied to get her kids on board.
Or
Oh,
had kids
there,
on board.
yeah. There's no May. There's no May. I mean, I have no answers then because I'm getting Soul picked up very carefully and onto my back,
Yeah,
piggyback style to not harm him. Because respectfully, he's the one who's more important to me than the kids or the mother.
yeah. I look to the mother and I'm like, we have to find a hospital. Saul also needs a hospital. We all have to work together to find a hospital.
So
So you're going to need to carry your child.
she looks around, and she's able to find a litter, and it's like an expandable litter. And she's asking after she loads her daughter on it, if you could help her.
Yeah. All right. And then I'm going to look to Buck and go, now, how do we find a hospital?
I mean, do you remember any of your multicultural training? Because I kind of tuned out of those.
Well, the symbol for hospital is the same in every country.
Oh, do you carry anything that identifies yourself as a doctor besides the lab coat?
Do you have a medallion?
Storyteller, do
Yep.
I carry anything?
You have some sort of like medallion or some type of chain, or it might be on I think they treated you guys similar to military, where they gave you guys identification tags since it's easy.
Gotcha. Okay.
So
I
that could
mean,
be a way that they could identify you as as what specialty you have.
now that mom's quiet down, what is our situation in terms of like position and location and who's around us, if anyone?
Are we just in the middle of the street?
So it's nighttime. I can't exactly tell what time it is unless you find like some type of clock, or you happen to have a working cell phone, or a mobile, I mean. um and generally, all you can tell is like there is a port to your right hand side, I guess. You also don't know what um, what location as far as GPS positioning or anything. or bearings. You have to do that. You'd have to do that on your own if you knew camping or like land navigation.
All right. I have my phone, but I
You can
can't
cheat and
imagine
use it.
it's operating because I imagine we're on like spatial Wi-Fi, not whatever's down here data plan.
Okay, then no,
But
you would not. But it
but if it has a maps at and we have the offline data, if we find a couple street signs, there's a very low chance we could self-navigate. So
Could do
I
that.
think we start looking at corners or big shops and go from there.
Do we see any other people?
There are if you really like look hard, there's something odd. There's abandoned cars, fire trash cans and stuff like that are on fire and smoldering.
Oh, God, the city's
Looks like there was a riot. There's like various like ceremonial masks and stuff on the strewn on the ground.
Oh man. I mean, it did take us a little bit of time to fall. If news outlets got out about it, people might have just gone crazy.
Actually, looks like you're in a some type of an explosion too, because there now you start to really look, and there's a couple of bodies.
Oh.
Like there was a riot or something, or like everyone was in a panic, and a couple people got trampled.
Okay. We were in the left side. It looks like we just skidded straight forward and didn't turn ourselves around at all. I mean, we could have, I can't tell. So if we head this way, assuming like straight forward of us is north, if we head this way, if we want to try and find the others, we can. Otherwise, we can just look for a hospital and hope they manage. Doc?
We got to get Saul and this little girl to a hospital, or we're gonna lose them both.
Yeah.
You hear like an echoing around the various parts of this of where you're at. Sounds like motorcycles,
Those could be police.
and
They could be.
you hear like car alarms going off, and then a few sporadic gunshots.
Oh, that's definitely police. Let's hope.
Uh,
They're
Head
like
towards that.
there were small caliber gunshots.
Japanese police officers don't typically carry active firearms without a reason. So we should probably go in a different direction than that. Unless we trust an officer enough not to shoot the people who just fell out of a space station and are wearing very distinct space station clothing. I don't know Japanese. Do you?
I don't either. No.
I feel like Soul knows a little bit just off of who he is, but he's unconscious right now. Soul always had the most stories whenever we were sitting around drinking on mechanic nights. I guess it doesn't matter. Let's just pick a direction.
All right, we'll pick a direction and we'll go.
I say not gunshots.
Is there a direction where it looks like the lights are brighter than the others?
Patches. There's some specific areas that are like kind of well lit, but the lights just pulse. Like they flicker on and then flicker back off, and then either they can't stabilize the light, or they're only turning them on and off to so they can see what they need to see.
So we head towards the flickering lights.
You lead the way, Doc.
All right. And I start heading out that way. I'll keep my eyes out also for Calvin and Aaron. Or the other half of our lander. To see where it went. But just start heading towards the most populous, well-lit area. Most populous looking.
Mm-hmm. Okay. You hear sobbing, sobbing and groaning, and when you hear rapid footsteps, and different directions. That not any particular direction, but you hear rapid footsteps, like someone's running away or something.
Yeah, a space station just crashed in their city. I'd be upset too.
Yeah. Keep heading in the direction.
Yeah.
Okay. You come up to a small group of people. They look scared.
I'll wave to them and I'll be like, "Hi, does anyone speak English?" No?
Then
Hospital. Hospital?
they stare at you with a blank look on their face.
We found the only people in Japan that didn't take secondary English courses. They're supposed to be smarter than us.
These are older. These are older people. An older couple.
Do any of them look hurt?
No, just scared.
So I'll point at our hurt people and be like, "Doctor," and I'm like I'm wrapping up
yeah.
a wound.
They they nod their head. They start gesturing and down down a corridor, a street, or a big wide street where you should go.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you. And we'll all head in the direction that they pointed us to.
Okay. They scurry off.
Guess I got old people club or something. I don't know.
Yeah.
I'll jog ahead of us a little bit. I'm sure I can move a little bit faster than carrying someone on a stretcher.
Okay. You see a glow of yeah, trash cans or fire barrels, kind of stacked up.
Huh. Well, I don't know what that could mean.
And there, some of them, there's one that's arranged in in a large ring in the middle of a intersection.
Do any of them look like they point to a hospital?
No. There's a handful of people in the center. One of them's
Oh.
one of them's kind of made themselves quite the little fort.
Excuse me. Hospital?
pays no attention to you, just drinking his beer,
Yeah, that's fair.
and sitting on top like what looks like a makeshift kind of throne.
You know, good for King over here. I'm gonna look for like that classic bright sterilized light that just emanates from hospitals.
So you just walk off.
Yeah, I'm gonna
He was
I'm gonna
looking
try.
right at you though.
That's great. I'm looking for a hospital, not him.
He stands up and holds like this big it looks like a metallic oversized cricket bat, and just calls after you like, "Ora!"
Okay. I don't even if though it is like a little intimidating, I'm more worried about Soul right now. I have a friend of mine dying on my back that I'm trying to find a hospital for.
Mm,
I'm looking at signs. I'm looking for the classic like Red Cross. Like now that he screamed at me, I'll keep a check on him, but
mhm.
I'm not gonna like actively engage with this fellow, especially with Doc and an unconscious child and a mother and whatever the kid's doing, the boy's doing, you know.
Okay. He calls after you again, and he says, "American,
Yeah,
Yankee,
wrong.
no Yankee."
I mean, I'm kind of neutral. So you do know English.
Little bit.
Hospital,
The
please.
Oh yeah.
Medicine.
Um, he scratches his head and like he walks past you, and like he throws that bat over his shoulder. This way.
Oh, thank God. I'm sure Doc's caught up by now and has caught me in the middle of this game of
Yeah.
He
fake
stops after
charades.
after he hears a scream. It's like a blood curdling scream because someone just died.
Yeah,
Um,
metal space station crash bad.
he stops in his tracks, and like he gives you the eyeballs like this, like,
Thank you.
like he's kind of warning you.
I
'Cause
think I'll just nod and
he lacks the ability to tell you actually say what he wants to tell you.
yeah, I sure hope there's no foreboding information he can't communicate to us about unknown horrors, because I'm gonna run in the direction he started going.
Yeah.
Well, when he did
Yeah,
that,
nothing.
when he did that eyes on thing and like pointed, and he was like,
I feel like he's kind of crazy. He wielded an oversized cricket bat that personally I don't even know what a cricket bat looks like, let alone buck, because I'm from the U.S. of A. where we call it soccer, not football anyway. So yeah, that way, hospital, soul back good again, please.
he yells
Mhm.
off in that direction, like like some type of warning or whatever, and then he picks up like a quick time. Yeah, like a a speed walking pace.
Okay, this is good. This is good.
Are you gonna look back for Buck?
Uh, I can see my own feet. I'm quite
Oh,
all right. I'm
I
sure.
mean,
I'll make sure the doc's with me. Yeah, I'm not
yeah,
gonna leave
Yeah.
him
right.
behind.
I'll
Yeah.
catch up. We'll double time it.
Oh, I turn around and see me, myself, the player Riley Manus, in
So
Tokyo, Japan.
so she asks if you could slow down because she's having trouble keeping up.
Oh yeah, naturally, of course.
Then not like 20 minutes after you guys started stepping it out, she says she needs a break.
We don't have time for a break.
I will keep Soul on my back and kind of like undo my like belt again and get his ankles like tied around my waist a little bit more tightly, get his shoulders slumped a little bit more over mine, and I'll take over her half. And I'll keep us walking.
Okay. Mm. Okay. So
I'll try to at least. I know that's a lot, but
well, you're able to walk maybe another 20 minutes or so because like now
Well,
now your leg starts hurting.
that's a lot of walking without the hospital.
I mean,
Sure.
he keeps gesturing, like.
I mean, I'm gonna push myself. I'll endure all I have to. I mean, we got to make sure Soul's good. I'm really hoping that Calvin and Armstrong are okay, whatever they're up to.
Okay. You guys keep walking, and you guys are going into the city a little bit more. Into the the more concrete high
Oh my
rise
God.
area.
Doc, I'm starting to feel like we're getting pranked.
Where else would he be taking us?
He was sitting in the middle of a bunch of fire barrels with a giant bat. I don't know.
This is an excellent point.
I mean, it's not like we have any good answer to what's going on right now. I mean, I guess we could be scanning for signs as we walk to like get affirmation of like hospital. Like, surely there would be signs in English with the amount of tourists that are in this city.
You
There's
guys
gotta.
you guys are passing other people. They just look on with like this blank stare. Like they're in like disbelief of just what happened, what's gone on.
Yeah, Adult Swim just came on and the damn sun fell out of the sky. I'd be a little flabbergasted as well.
There's like there's ambulance personnel like
Oh,
strewn about
that's
Oh.
important.
like they're they don't have anything major. They have like aid bags and they're trying to help people like with their various injuries.
That I would flag down ambulance personnel.
Yeah. Show them your badge. See if they'll just give you an aid bag so you can take over it.
And I'll show them like,
Yeah. Okay. So one of them just pulls down their mask and like so what do you want?
oh, you speak English.
Yeah.
Brilliant.
I'm from Boston.
Great. Oh, awesome. I'm from Chicago. We have two people who need immediate medical attention, who might need some sort of scans, who need some sort of attention that I can't give them. Where's the hospital?
Tokyo General.
Sounds great. How do we get to Tokyo General? And
To...
don't say practice.
Left the circle, right the circle. Not kidding. Hold on. I'll call for the ambulance.
Oh my God.
Takes the radio and calls for the ambulance.
Oh, thank God. Oh, you think my folks are gonna believe I piloted a landing pod like that, Doc?
Let's not tell them that part until after.
Okay, the
Well, I'm not gonna call 'em.
ambulance rolls up. Oddly, it's like it looks like it's been smeared with blood.
They're working hard tonight.
Wow. Okay. Yeah.
I can't imagine what they've seen with metal shrapnel like ours just careening out of the sky. So surely nothing else could be going on except for a giant metallic crash.
um. So, you the aid worker looks you up and down like you don't normally work here, huh?
No, we have come
Came in on the last flight.
We're from an international team that just got here recently.
Oh, that's why Mr. Personality over there has got that big long head knocker.
Yeah, he's our guy.
It's pretty damn rude. You have a nice way of picking your guides.
We didn't really have a choice given the circumstances, you know. Not every day metal falls from the sky.
Yeah, he comes up excited, and the aid worker like starts speaking to him in Japanese, and that doesn't make any sense. What are you talking about? And then he takes off.
What did he say? What doesn't make sense?
Mm, he said something about spirits.
No,
Something to the effect of spirit people.
no, Doc here just works on people. He doesn't do any ghost work.
No, that guy, we can't find him.
Almost along the lines of like Oni.
What does that mean?
It's demon, right?
How did you know?
I've seen a handful of them anime y'all make over here.
Oh, watching kids shows, huh?
You know, I find I can't remember what year it is.
That's why I said he wasn't making any sense.
Well, what makes sense is how helpful you've been and how grateful we are and how excited we are to have our friends and on the two unconscious people back conscious again once we get
You
them
can thank
safe
me
and
with
sound.
cold hard yen.
Which we will do when we are able to get to an ATM.
You have your card still? All my stuff got burned up in the office.
I was just trying to buy us some time.
I am too. I'm lying like a liar.
Anyway, we'll be getting in that ambulance now. Thank you.
Nah, not so fast, not so fast. Pay up.
I'll give him my phone.
This is like 3 generations old.
You wouldn't believe what I might have on there.
What, snake?
More information.
Oh.
Things like the office I've been in might earn a sensible whistleblower a bit of payment, especially with a story like this going on.
What else you got?
We've got 2 people who are going to die if we don't get them medical attention right away.
The ambulance is here.
Damn you for pulling on the heartstrings. All right, jump in.
Okay, thank God. Thank goodness the doc solved that non-violently, because I was gonna find a very violent one.
And this is like this is a girl you're talking to, not a guy.
Well, still, equal rights is equal fights in my book. I sure hope Calvin and Armstrong are okay. Maybe we'll see them at the hospital.
Okay, so you guys jump into the ambulance and start heading towards Tokyo General.
Yeah.
They're gonna call over the CB and they're being diverted to the Imperial Palace.
What does that mean?
They're doing they've moved some triage. They've pulled back to the Imperial Palace.
I mean, it is an emergency, Doc. I'm sure they're having to take up as much space as they can to help people.
How many people were hurt by our crash?
Something happened over at the hospital, at their main hospital.
Okay.
So yeah, we're being directed back to over there, some type of marshalling point.
As long as there's medical assistance there.
Yeah, the hospital staff are all being consolidated there now.
Great.
So they make a call on the radio and they change direction and they jump on their highway system or whatever and make their way. We'll leave off from you guys, and with the last couple minutes, we'll jump back to Aaron and Calvin. Hello.
Yes.
What we doing?
I'm looking at Aaron and looking at this Japanese man and recalling the events that happened.
He points to himself. He says his name, Yashihiro.
Well, Mr. Yashihiro, I'm Calvin Lindsay. You may have seen me on TV. This over here is Aaron. But see, my friends and I came down on this pod,
Boom.
and it did go boom. Now, did you happen to see another one like this pod out there in the city? Or wherever we are? Where are we?
Tokyo.
I look at Aaron and I look at Aaron and say, "Oh, I guess I can hopefully look for one of my siblings." But hey, Aaron, what do you think the odds that our friends have maybe made their way over to a hospital? You know, considering the fact
Pretty
that
fucking high at this point.
as you guys are arguing, we'll leave off right there.
awesome
So,
arguing.
all right, everyone. I hope you guys enjoyed this episode of The Walking Dead. A little bit of a ride getting them down from space, but now it starts to get a little bit more serious. So if you like what you've been watching along with us, come back and hit us up next Friday.
Wait, it wasn't serious before?
What?
It wasn't serious before?
Well, it was a little bit more lighthearted, but let's just say bring out your dead.
Fun.
So I'm not dead yet.
I've got an axe and a toolbox. I'm feeling pretty good about life right now.
Okay, so we'll see you next Friday. I'm thinking I'll actually put my high riders until the conclusion of The Walking Dead, and once The Walking Dead's over, we'll pick up with the new revamped crew for high riders, and we'll also possibly get into Transformers. So
Sweet.
I'll catch you. We'll catch you all next time, and see you in the wasteland. Good
See
night.
you.
Cybernation Uncensored